Dreamy Stars, Mrs. Davenport here. I hope you have had a great week at home. I'm excited you are back to make more music this week. I love all of your emails and comments. Please keep them coming. I miss seeing your faces, so hearing from you virtually really brightens up my day. So I thought it might be kind of fun, since we are all stuck at home, to continue our musical journey around the world. So since we can't leave our houses, I thought we could just imagine that we're traveling all over the world and visit all kinds of music from all different countries. So we've done Irish music. This week we are going to travel to Japan. So if you haven't watched the slideshow that I also attached about Japan, go do that now. There's some dancing and drumming that's really important that I want you to see. If you've already watched the slideshow, great! Let's get going. So I have a Japanese song for you today that is about a certain season. And I want you to take a listen and try to guess, based on what the music sounds like, what season this song is about. Here we go. What are your guesses? Nice. If you guessed spring, excellent job. This song is all about springtime coming and the flowers blooming. If you go to Japan in the spring, you will probably see these beautiful cherry blossoms that are blooming all over the country. So this song is about spring. Take a listen one more time. Okay, repeat after me. Here's the Japanese. Haru ga kita. Haru ga kita. That means spring has come now. Spring has come now. Doko ni kita. Tell me where it is. Yama ni kita. There in the mountains. Sato ni kita. There in the valleys. Noni mo kita. There out in the fields. So all the different places, spring is coming. The valleys, the mountains, and the fields. Okay, repeat after me now. Let's try it with some music. My turn first. Haru ga kita. Haru ga kita. Doko ni kita. Your turn, go. Nice. Yama ni kita. Sato ni kita. Noni mo kita. Your turn, go. Excellent! If you need to rewind it and practice that again, please do that. If not, try to sing the whole thing with me. Here we go. Ready, and here we go. Haru ga kita, haru ga kita, doko ni kita. Yama ni kita, sato ni kita, noni mo kita. Yay! Fabulous job! Okay, so your next job is this. if you saw in that slideshow, dance is also an important part of the culture, especially this type of dance called Bon Odori. Bon Odori. My fault. Bon Odori dance. And that dance, this type of dance is done at festivals all throughout the year. And the movements are usually pretty simple, and they tell the story of what the song is about. So if you haven't watched the video of the dancers, go watch that. Because right now what I need you to do is come up with some movements that can help tell the story of this song. So you need to come up with 4 movements. First movement is for this part. Spring has come now, spring has come now. Haru ga kita, haru ga kita. Pause it and make me up a movement that goes with spring has come now, spring has come now. It can be very simple. Very simple. Doesn't have to be crazy. Okay, pause it now. Come up with a spring movement. Okay, love your spring movement. Here's your next movement. Movement number 2 is tell me where it is. And the music sounds like this. Doko ni kita. Want to hear it one more time? Doko ni kita. Pause it. Come up with a movement that matches tell me where it is. Okay, can I see your first movement and your second movement together now? Here we go. Haru ga kita, haru ga kita, doko ni kita. Nice. Okay, here's your third movement. Is there in the mountains, there in the valleys. So a movement to show the mountains and the valleys. Here's what the music sounds like. Yama ni kita, sato ni kita. Okay, pause it. Beautiful. So you have a mountain and a valley movement. Here's your fourth and last movement to show out there in the fields. The music sounds like this. Nani mo kita. Okay, pause it and come up with a last movement to show out there in the fields. Great. Can I see your third and fourth movement together? I'll try to hold up a finger to show you when to switch in case you forget. Okay, start with your third movement. There in the mountains, there in the valleys. Here we go. Yama ni kita, sato ni kita, ryo ni mo kita. Nice. Okay, can we put the whole thing together? I'll say switch every time you have to go to a new movement. All right, here we go. Whole song. First movement, here you go. Haru ga kita, haru ga kita. Switch. Doto ni kita. Switch. Yama ni kita, sato ni kita. Switch. No ni mo kita. Yes! So what I want you to do is practice your movements and practice singing along while you do them. Okay, do that and meet me back here so we can add some instruments to our spring song.